Hello Rockford teachers! Today we're going to be looking at a creation tool called ToonTastic. This app enables your students to learn story elements as they create their own cartoons. So this is a creation tool found in our Create folder, and you'll see it's called ToonTastic with the little sunglasses and clapboard. So we'll go ahead and open that right up. So to begin, we just touch Create Cartoon, and we'll click on New Cartoon here. So your students can create a really robust story by completing the entire story arc, or in my case, they might just complete 2 different scenes to create a story problem in math, we'll say. So I'm going to touch where I see a green paintbrush, and that's to change the background of my story. You'll see students are able to draw their own setting or use one that's already been created and uploaded by the ToonTastic company. So I'm going to go find the setting that I want, and today my story is going to be an underwater story. And you'll notice the app prompts me all the way through, so it really is pretty guided for our lower L students. I'm clicking on the arrow in the upper right corner. Again, it's introducing that story language. It will click the heading of characters that it thinks are most appropriate for my story, but I can also go through and find characters that I would like to put in. So today I'm going to choose some underwater characters here. And all you do is click on a character and it'll put it right in. You want to put in just the characters that you'd like in that scene, knowing that you're going to create multiple scenes as you make your ToonTastic video. Pushing the start button is where the microphone is going to pick up, and we'll start animating our story. Tell your story. 3, 2, 1, action. Once upon a time, there were 3 little squids swimming in the ocean. Once upon a time, there were 3 little squids swimming in the ocean. So when I'm all finished, in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see it's lit up with the arrow telling me to press that to go to my next scene. We'll repeat the same process. First, we'll add some music. So you can create more intense music or more subdued music by moving your picture up and down on the story arc here. So you'll see I can go from friendly music to very passionate music. It's a pretty happy little scene, so I'm going to start with maybe some happy or joyous music. And then I'm going to press the arrow in the upper right when I've selected my music. I'm going to continue the same process by selecting that next scene, clicking on the green paintbrush, and choosing my background. I'm going to keep my background consistent because it is underwater. So I select my background. I'm going to add my characters. In the same way that we just did. So I'll find them, and knowing that this is a story problem, I'm going to put the same characters in, and then add a few more because I want my students to add today. I'm going to push the arrow in the upper right-hand corner, and you'll see all the characters ready to be animated. Students will push the green start button to begin recording their voice. Tell your story. 3, 2, 1, action. 2 more squid came to join the 3 that were already swimming, and they swam together. Whee! 2 more squid came to join the 3 that were already swimming, and they swam together. Whee! When I'm all finished, I push that arrow in the upper right-hand corner. And again, I can choose my music. Maybe we're going from joyous to ecstatic here. I'll push that arrow to the right. And students can continue editing or just delete if they don't want any more scenes in their story. Instead of clicking on the trash can and just pushing delete. So my story arc today just has those 2 scenes. If I want to add more scenes, I can push the plus sign in the lower left corner, and another scene will pop up. And I'm going to have a resolution today. I'll touch the paintbrush to open up that scene, grab another background to keep going, and of course insert my characters. And I'm going to push the start button to begin recording.
Tell your story. 3, 2, 1, action.
How many squid were swimming together that day? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, plus 2 more. 4, 5. That makes 5 squid swimming in the sea.
How many squid were swimming together that day? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, plus 2 more. 4, 5. That makes 5 squid swimming in the sea.
And when I'm all finished, choosing that music one more time, and I'm going to push the done button in the upper right-hand corner to see my film. Your students can give it a title. Of course, they'll want to put their director's name in there. And they can also share it to their camera roll, which I'll show you one more time at the end. So here's our movie.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little squids swimming in the ocean. 2 more squid came to join the 3 that were already swimming. And they swam together. How many squid were swimming together? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, plus 2 more. 4, 5. That makes 5 squid swimming in the sea.
So there we have our finished cartoon. It's automatically saved into our ToonTastic files. So when we open up ToonTastic, you'll see when I go to create a cartoon, the cartoon that I've already created is there. You can also push that little arrow button to export it to your camera roll, or it will, there we go, or it will save just right to ToonTastic, and you can see all the files you've previously created too. I hope this helps you with your students. Have fun creating.